Bio 100. Hi, so I'm Clayton Visger. My pronouns are he and him and his. What you guys can call me, what I go by, I'm really open to whatever makes you the most comfortable. If you like to stick to formal professional titles and that's what keeps you comfortable, that's fine. If you want to call me Clayton, that's fine as well. Whatever helps you kind of feel comfortable emailing me and Zooming me and, whatever. That's all that I really care about. I'm from Sacramento, as I mentioned in my previous video. My hobbies are numerous. My wife says that my hobbies are hobbies. I like to just collect things that I slowly, progressively get better at and then eventually move on to something else. COVID, I've been kind of teaching myself guitar. Not so great at guitar, but something to do. However, there are three hobbies that I just really never give up, and that's fishing, both fly fishing and conventional fishing. Jiu-jitsu, which is kind of like wrestling if you're not familiar with it. I wrestled many years, and that's kind of like the outlet as an adult for that kind of thing. However, with COVID, I really haven't been on the mats for 9 months or so that's kind of a bummer. And then PlayStation. I like to play a little good old PlayStation after the family goes to bed and kind of unwind a little bit. As far as favorite books, I'm rereading one of my favorite series of all time, actually, during COVID, by Steve Erickson, the Book of the Fallen. If you kind of dug things kind of along kind of the lines of Game of Thrones type stuff, it's worth checking out. Haven't had time for a lot of TV. I had my second son during this kind of COVID shutdown. And so kind of some things have to give. And TV was the thing I kind of dumped off in favor of some of my other kind of hobbies and pursuits. Let's see. Oh, these are the fun ones that really aren't, maybe not tailored for me to answer. But what's one goal or expectation I have for this class? Well, as an instructor, my expectation is I really want everybody in this class, and hopefully you'll see, I want everyone to pick up or develop a little bit of a skill that they didn't have before, kind of like my hobby being hobbies. There are so many different things we touch on in this class. You're not expected to master any one of them. But if you can slowly expand your kind of scientific toolkit, whether it's getting slightly better at certain aspects of writing or understand one more statistical method you didn't know, or even just understand when it might be appropriate to use it and when to go back and reteach yourself how to do it. That's my goal for you, is everyone's starting at a different place. Everyone's going to end up at a different place. And I just ask that that place where you end up at the end of this class be a little bit different than where you started at. And that's how I tend to kind of focus on my own improvement, and that's kind of what my hope is for this class. What do I already know about scientific analysis? I know a little bit. There's areas, obviously, that I'm still growing in. I will say that for the purposes of this class, I know a good amount of the stuff that I put together, but, I am always surprised by some of the questions that I get from students about different pieces of material that raise issues that maybe I hadn't thought about and are worth looking into. So I'm always open to kind of learn more or reconsider what I do and don't know. All right. So that was kind of my introductory video. So hope you enjoyed it.